he's doing it. In that case...
Total concentration! Water breathing! Fourth form! Striking time!
A tie? Wait. No. Tanjiro is...
There! The opening thread!
Faster!
Hey guys, I just wanted to give you guys a slight warning that some of the things you may see in today's video could be spoiler territory for the new Demon Slayer game if you have not checked out the campaign yet. So I just wanted to give you all a little warning. And with that being said, let's go ahead and get on into today's video. So gamers and gamettes, what is going on? My name is Tanek127 and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I got a really cool one for you guys today that I just wanted to show off, talk about my thoughts a little bit and stuff like that. And if you guys want to see, more multiplayer matches and things for this game, and me trying to bust some ass online and stuff like that, make sure you guys let me know down in the comments below if you want to see more content on this. But I do want to give a special thank you to SEGA for hooking me up with a review copy of Demon Slayer, the Hinokami Chronicles. I hope I said that right. If I didn't, please forgive me. Now I'm going to say straight up here in the beginning of the video that I have not got a chance to watch the Demon Slayer anime. So I'm going to be going in here more so judging this as a game with, just comparing it to like most fighting games and stuff like that, rather than judging it from the anime aspects as a whole, because I don't have much knowledge of Demon Slayer in that department. But I will say that after checking out the game for a good bit, it has convinced me to go ahead and check the anime out. So don't worry guys, I will be watching that pretty soon. And also, if you have seen the anime, no spoilers in the comments, damn it. But anyway, let's go ahead and talk about Demon Slayer and my thoughts on it. So, from what I can see with Demon Slayer so far, it is a pretty fun game. I'm honestly enjoying this a lot. As you guys know, here on my channel, I cover mostly MMOs, RPGs, and stuff like that. But that also means one thing. I like big, flashy, meaty boss battles with tons of particle effects, AoEs to dodge, and everything. And if you're looking at today's game footage, you can see that Demon Slayer has that covered. And that's what I'm going to let you guys know. There's three things I really like about this game. So number one, the point of the intro of this video was to show that this game really portrays those anime-like moments. You know those times in combat and stuff when you're watching an anime and the characters just, thinking inside their head, and you can hear them talking out loud about, like the next move they're going to do in the battle, or how they're telegraphing the enemy's move. You guys know those parts. If I tried to do one right here on the video right now, you'd probably start cringing. So I'm not going to do that. But you know what parts I'm talking about in these animes. And they have a lot of moments like that in this game's campaign. And I find that very, very cool. And, I haven't played a ton of anime games, so I'm sure they might do this thing in a lot of other games. But I just, I found those little segments cool. And the fact that, it's integrated in video games now is awesome. But the next thing I like about it is it's like a hybrid of an action RPG and a fighting game. While the game's PvP at its core is basically, just a fighting game, it also feels a lot like an action RPG. I want to almost say, it feels kind of like a Tales game or something like that, but I'm not going to go that far. And last but not least, I really do appreciate how they make the campaign a kind of like a grind fest to deck out your multiplayer experience. Now, let me go ahead and explain to you guys. As you play through the game's campaign, you're going to have a this board thing that you earn that lets you spend the currency you earn throughout the game's campaign. You can earn this currency by picking up during quests in the campaign, and not to mention, yes guys, I said quests. This is a fighting game at its core, but it plays, more like an action RPG, like I said. Meaning there's different places for you to, to run around, explore, different side quests to do, and things like that. And it's just a really awesome thing. And you know, like I said, the boss battles and the combat in here, you know, they're really big arena style fights with multiple AoEs, mechanics, and stuff like that. And I find it, you know, just awesome. But it does this and still doesn't, you know, break its core as a fighting game. Like the combat you do here in the campaign translates directly to multiplayer, which I'm not gonna lie, multiplayer is definitely the bread and butter of this campaign. The whole time, you know, I would play through this campaign, and while I was enjoying it, you know, enjoying the story and stuff like that, all I could say to myself for the most part was, man, I can't wait to get to this part to unlock this player for multiplayer, or I can't wait to save up this many coins to unlock this for my online ID and stuff like that. Like the options that, you know, they give you and the incentive they give you to grind the game's story, you know, is a really cool thing, because, you know, the more of the single player you do, the more robust your campaign experience will be. And that goes for customization. You'll unlock different outfits for the different characters that you can play. You'll unlock different player cards, different quotes that you can put on there. Like your player card will say like a specific quote from the game before you go into a match and stuff like that. And, you know, I just find a lot of these aspects and different things really cool. You know, it's really simplistic, but it's also, you know, not overwhelming. And speaking of that, that's another thing I want to talk about. This game's combat. The combat in here is really simplistic. It's easy to learn, but hard to master. And I know a lot of people say that with a lot of games. But let me explain something. The combat in here, it's not Tekken combat. There's not, you know, 10,000 different, you know, combos you got to build with like square X, triangle, and O, and or YBA, up, down, left, right. You know, there's no 20-something buttons you have to learn for one move. There's light attack, there's ability, there's a damage charge up, and there's your ultimate, there's a throw, and there's a dodge move. It's really simple, and how you blend those together and learn to counter your opponents is how you're successful in this game. For once, you know, it's something simple that really just takes your skill looking at the other person in combat compared to, you know, who memorized the most flashy attacks. And I find that, you know, really unique, especially in a fighting game, because in a majority of fighting games that you see, it's all about, you know, who memorizes the best and longest moves, and that person, whoever can execute them the quickest, wins. This game really plays out, you know, who has the smartest maneuvers. And honestly, in my opinion, that's the way a fighting game should be. I was just, you know, really impressed with the game's combat. It's, you know, the soundtrack, just everything. Now, if I do have one little complaint about this game, is I do think multiplayer could use a bit more customization. Yes, the whole player card system and quotes thing is cool, but when it comes to multiplayer, besides outfits, the quotes you get, and the player cards that you can add and unlock, there's really not a ton of things that the game offers you to take into multiplayer. I just wish that, you know, there was some more customization and other things that you could add to it. But other than that, guys, that's really it. I don't have any complaints. The game runs awesome on PlayStation 5. I haven't got to play it on last gen consoles, unfortunately, but I've heard pretty much, you know, nothing but good things. A lot of people have been covering this and showing off multiplayer gameplay and stuff like that, so I would assume it's running alright on last gen consoles. If you guys have tried it on last gen, feel free to let me know down in the comments below. But anyway, guys, y'all enjoyed today's video, smash that like button. I will see y'all in the next one. Peace out. Take care.